Yo. You go like the one up, right?
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun is Yessirrrr. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They got all this.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Yessirrrr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Man, that made me switch
First
to the
down,
wrong
Detroit.
person. That shit. I tried to switch to him.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. There he goes left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Is good.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Pass, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know, that's what I said. It froze the freezer, but it didn't do no refrigerator. I turned it up.
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because...
And that's caught inside the 30.
Who is Reed? Hold on.
He'll get into the end zone.
This nigga not even
Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to number 19.
Kenny Galladay, 75 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That goes for a gain of 31.
At the 48-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Carson. And he will score. Chris Carson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he knocks it through.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I forgot he went for the bank.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This nigga, they got Reed in the game. Who is Reed? Oh, my God. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A big run there by Johnson. 56 yards.
And the Lions first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Detroit.
From 19 yards away. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Lions 21, Seahawks 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
47-yard line.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 53 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Atrocious right now. Hey, look.
The uprights, and we are tied at 21. A couple of
this
teams
is
locked into a good
year.
one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
Right,
certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He was taking the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Good work by Eason that time, but it'll be a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
These two teams all tied after one.
Score all time.
Down carry here for Johnson. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second down. Here's Eason. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
To Damiere Byrd.
Damiere Byrd, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Score Lions 28, Seahawks 21.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 50. Past midfield, look out. Still
Fucking
going past
go,
the
boy.
30.
Good
And
fucking
he'll
shit.
bring it back all the way. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 34. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Damiere Byrd with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Lions 35, Seahawks 28.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And this one will go to the 20.
And then on top of that,
now after the
why are they trying to? They is on it.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Okay. They want me to go through all these obstacles. Okay, I feel what they on. Man.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
That ties the game, 35-35.
Hey, the way this is going, boy, it's going to be 100 to 100.
Yeah.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
It's going to be 100 to 100.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That should be done at Kappa now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
The ball carried.
It's a big play there for the Lions.
This is crazy,
There on
bro.
the tackle.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I get something.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's Bowden. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1.
Oh my God!
Easy to
What
see.
is?
I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here we go with Johnson. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down. And the
That's just all we needed right there, y'all.
goal line stand.
On down.
Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the screen. No alert. Check 13. Check 13. Check 31. Check 31. Sponge.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
At his own 6-yard line.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being
Come on, man. Blake
ahead of the
Caston is
chains
not.
or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they work this out past the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
The 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
It's now second.
Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you.
He already was back.
In this case, that's exactly what he did with the defenders.
Hey, he funny. Damn. I see you, boy.
It'll bring up third down.
Yeah,
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Wilson. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Chris Carson.
Damn.
Incomplete.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
For the Seahawks.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good.
The guy's man complete.
Fucking goal, boy.
37.
That's a 99 jump right there.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
Shit, boy.
46 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Chris Carson, boy.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 37 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
On first down, Jacob Eason. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Complete to Kenny Galladay. Out of bounds at the 30.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Johnson on its post.
No, what the? They cheating. Why they cheating me, man?
but a teammate comes along.
Why
and
they
scoops it
cheating
up.
me, man?
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat,
Why
people
they
on base in
cheating,
scoring
man?
position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Play action. It's Eason. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And that is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. You want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Eason under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll throw from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
22-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5 at the 6-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Seahawks add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Seahawks 49.
Hey, what is target?
35. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Eason on second down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Eason, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
4th down.
Down by 8, they say no to the field goal, looking for the end zone on 4th and goal. Eason gonna try and throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing is Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Check right 27, check right 27. Come to my one. We won. Come to my one. We got it.
To throw again. Eason eluding the press. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Shit, Tyler.
Yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Yeah, niggas didn't want my boy to get Carson, man. Y'all made fun of me trying to trade him.
Touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
That's crazy.
Partner, did you just say that he
That's
tied
disrespectful.
an
That
NFL record there?
nigga is cold as fuck, man. I just don't want him
on the
because
ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd rather have
I'd say
something
that's
else.
fantastic. What
Well,
a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
It's a foul roll. It's going to take a little minute.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun is Yessirrrr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Josh Jones. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
5-yard line.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 59 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
42.
Oh, that stuff was like 120 something. Oh, that stuff was like 120 something.
Set now to kick this one away.
Oh, that stuff was like 120 something.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They go to Johnson again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
2 yards.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the gun on 3rd down. Eason flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
9 yards. And the Lions first down.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.